Ospreys, welcome to another campus update with Inside Swoop. I'm Em Rolls, here to bring you a very special edition interview show. Our guest today is Tim Ralph from Eco Adventure. Welcome to the show, Tim. So our topic today is Eco Adventure. So my first question for you is what exactly is Eco Adventure, and what activities does it offer students?
Yeah, so we're a nature preserve on campus. We offer kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, anything outdoors, zip lining. We also have a ropes course there. So anything outdoors you can think of, we offer there.
How does the program align with UNF's overall commitment to not only environmental sustainability, but outdoor education as well?
Yeah, so we have programs called environmental education programs, actually. We will have elementary schoolers come from field trips, and they go on guided hikes through the preserve, learning about the different animals and nature around them.
Do you want to talk more about the EE program?
Yeah, so I'm actually a ranger for it. We go and we'll take them on the trails. We have certain stops that we make at each spot to identify what an animal is or where something has been.
Do you guys just take them on the boardwalk trail, or do you guys take them on the actual trails?
So we take them on the trails. We start on the boardwalk and then kind of loop around the lake, looking at different spots where we found certain things like nests, for example, or holes from a woodpecker. We try to find certain spots to show them and help them learn.
What would you say are the most popular activities or destinations, if you will, with an Eco Adventure?
Yeah, so I would say the most popular would probably be kayaking, paddleboarding, anything on the lake. Lake Oneida is very popular for just people to come out and just have a good time, as well as the ropes course. We offered a ropes course there for students, and people love to go on the ropes course as well.
So tell me about how UNF Eco Adventure promotes environmental sustainability, since you guys are on a preserve.
Yeah, so we try to maintain the preserve. We'll clean up trees, sticks, if they get blown over from natural disasters. If a tree falls over or something, we will get rid of it, make sure it's out of the trail. We also make sure that since it is a preserve and it's protected, that dogs are not allowed on the trails, as well as bikes. We try to make sure people aren't coming through there with dogs or bikes. And yeah, we maintain them pretty well.
What do you guys do if someone comes in with a dog or a bike and you guys catch them?
We just kind of talk to them about it, just let them know it is a preserve and it's disturbing the animal's natural habitat. Bringing those things through there could disturb it and also damage the environment. So we try to make sure we just talk to them and just let them know what's happening.
Are there any conservation efforts tied to the program, such as habitat restoration or even wildlife protection? What do you guys do to help with all that?
Yeah, so we definitely do a lot to help with it. I'm actually a member of Pi Kappa Alpha, and in our fraternity we did an invasive weed pulling activity for Eco Adventure. We went and volunteered for them. We're all students, and we pulled weeds out and just got rid of maintaining the environment.
What measures are taken to minimize the ecological footprint of outdoor activities? I know you guys offer camping, and I know you guys also offer fishing, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you guys allow it. So what do you guys do to minimize the ecological footprint of those type of things?
Yeah, so for fishing, we don't use live bait. Don't let people use live bait. Only lures or artificial baits are allowed, so the fish don't get taken out of the lake. It's all catch and release. And then for maintaining the trails, we just kind of go through. Sometimes we'll have people go through and just kind of make sure there aren't stuff on the trails, or if we're getting too beat down, we'll have someone try to maintain them. We have certain people that will do stuff like that through the environment and just kind of help maintain the nature.
That's very nice. So how can students get involved with Eco Adventure if anybody wants to get involved out there?
Yeah, so we do open zip nights the first Thursday of every month, 6 to 8 p.m. People can come out, do this open zip line, and I think the second Thursday of every month is the open sky park, which is similar to the ropes course. It's a self-guided ropes course. Instead of being guided by staff, you guide yourself, and you go through it. You can do the zip line, everything like that. That will happen on the first and second Thursday of every month, if I'm not mistaken. And these are very fun activities to come out and do with Eco.
I love that. Is there any student-led initiatives or volunteer opportunities with the program? I know you mentioned your fraternity, Pi Kappa Alpha, does weed pulling, but what about someone that's not involved with Greek life or isn't involved with the club? How can students that are that just want to get involved with Eco Adventure and just want to be able to help get involved? Yeah,
so they can come up to Eco Adventure. They can, if they want to do something paddleboarding or kayaking, they can come up to our stand and talk to us. If they really want to get involved in volunteering, they could talk to one of my bosses, Miss Dalton. He is in charge of gear checkout. He would probably be able to help setting up opportunities for people. We also offer some events other than the zip line and ropes course. We will offer like just kind of come out, just go paddleboarding with a bunch of friends or stuff like that. We have had events like that. We had a spooky paddle event near Halloween time where a bunch of people came out and did a haunted paddleboarding ride. That was pretty fun. And we offer all sorts of activities for students who aren't involved in anything to get involved and just have a fun time.
So how does EcoAdventure collaborate with other UNF departments or local organizations?
So we definitely work through the environmental education. We work with elementary schools, local elementary schools to have them come out for the guided tours. We also work with the rec well and gym just to make sure people are coming out. We sponsor events. Sometimes we'll co-host events with rec well just to make sure that people are seeing the word and spreading the message.
So do you want to tell me about what kind of equipment and resources are available for students? I know you mentioned gear checkout, but what kind of gear do you guys offer?
Yeah.
And, like, what's available for students?
So we offer tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pads. We'll offer backpacks for hiking. We'll offer little stoves for if you need to cook somewhere camping. So anything you can think of camping related, as well as you can rent the paddle boards off campus, as well as kayaks and canoes. You can rent those to take them off campus if you have a trailer or some way to attach it to a car. You can bring it off campus as well. So there's another rentals.
Is the program accessible to students of all experience levels, including beginners, or is it more for people that are like know what they're doing and are more like on a higher level, or like even like intermediate, like people in the middle? Like,
I would definitely say anyone of any experience can come out. The ropes course can be scary for some people first time, but it's still very fun, good experience. Paddleboarding, I had someone call today and they asked about paddleboarding and if they could do it if they weren't very experienced. And I told them, of course, you can come out and you don't need any experience. You just kind of got to learn. It's not like you're going out in the ocean where it's going to be waves everywhere. So you can kind of just learn at your own pace. It's all up to you. You don't need a whole bunch of experience to learn.
yeah, I remember my first time on the ropes course when I had to jump down at the end. I was terrified.
Yeah.
It gets really scary. Are there any upcoming expansions or changes planned for EcoAdventure?
So we did add a little bit to the ropes course. We added this giant log, TP log, I think it was called, through the ropes course. We also added some stairs so it's more accessible to more students. Instead of having to get pulled up by a belay, they can just walk upstairs now. I'm not for sure on too many more expansions. We did have a new summer camp director come in. His name is Sam. He's one of my friends, and he's going to be leading the summer camp this summer. So other than that, not too much.
What challenges does the program face regarding funding, participation, or even environmental factors such as, like, I know we live in Florida, so there's obviously a big hurricane season, and we get a lot of tropical storms or hurricanes even. What do you guys do in those case scenarios?
Yeah, so for hurricanes and tropical storms, stuff like that, we will try to clean up the trails from the disasters. After last semester, we did have some sticks and trees down that we had to clean up from the last hurricane. So we try to clean it up, make sure nothing's getting too damaged, everything like that. I have been in rainstorms there before, and we just try to make sure everyone's safe and doing okay. We obviously don't open the lake if there's a hurricane or anything like that. So
my final question for you is, how has the program evolved over the years, and what's the vision for the future? What do you guys have in mind for future generations to come?
Yeah, so I actually went to the summer camp as a kid. That's kind of what got me into the EcoAdventure. I worked there as a counselor this last summer. I've already seen a lot of change since then to now with a lot of different stuff. We've been hiring more people, getting more people to come out. My vision, at least, is to get it more popular and have more people come out, start doing more activities, get more activities going, and just have a good time with everyone, because I love to see people being social and just having fun at ECO.
Well, that's all the time we have for this special edition of Inside Swoop. Thank you to our guest, Tim Ralph. Tune in next time for more campus information. I'm Em Rolls. Thanks for joining me on Inside Swoop.